This video contains adult content not suitable for children.
What's up? It's the Kokomo Press Podcast. I'm Jordan Grainger, and I got a very special episode for you today. Today on the Kokomo Press Podcast, for the first time, the benefactor himself, Mr. I Bought the Camera, Jacob Granger.
Hey, everybody.
It's my little brother, but he's bigger. My younger brother. I used to be able to call you my little brother, but now you're just my younger brother because you're not littler.
I think we had this whole conversation. It was it's big, little big brother.
Yeah. Well, yeah, because I said like little big. You said little big brother. I said big little brother, and it's like depending on where you put the inflection.
I mean, we might have to put a poll out there.
Yeah.
Just a poll.
And we have another special guest today. We have my niece. Tell them who you are.
My name is Elaina, and this is my dad. You
Yeah.
already met him.
I'm going to bring you up a little bit. Go ahead, keep talking.
And I am 9 years old, and I'm in 4th grade.
Okay, and you're a very special Granger because you were born in a different state. Where were you born?
I was born in Michigan.
Yeah. Yeah.
Trenton, Michigan.
Trenton, Michigan. That's what she didn't know which one to lead with first, city or state.
Michigan. She's born. Yeah, I'm the Indiana brood. Jacob's now got the Michigan brood going.
Yeah.
Yeah. So how everybody's in town for we're having the Thanksgiving bash, and this is our first ever in my new house. So hopefully we do a back and forth. I think we're going to talk about doing maybe a back and forth, so you guys don't have to drive every year. So I'll drive there. Yeah. But they're actually in northern Indiana now. So
yeah, Valpo.
Valparaiso, Indiana.
So go Vikings.
Go Vikings.
Just won the state football for their high school last night.
Mm-hmm.
Did you know that ours was pretty close?
Was they?
Our Kokomo High School got fourth, like third, fourth. Yeah.
I know what last year one of the teams up there, Chesterton.
Yeah.
I think beat Kokomo to go to the finals in basketball, but lost in the finals.
Yeah, we got the funny thing is the Kokomo High School basketball team or football team did great this year. They're a great team. They kicked butt. They were leading against the team in the Final Four. That they were leading until like the last 2 minutes, and they got beat 10-9. They were beating them 9-0.
Oh my gosh!
And they got like beat last minute, which is insane. Yeah. And then our basketball team, obviously, we've got one of the top prospects in the nation, Tori Badunga, which is
nice,
pretty exciting, right? Mm-hmm. But what about you? You've been doing your own extracurriculars. Did you just get a new belt?
Yes, I did. I go to Taekwondo. And it just like karate, you get new belts. And right now, I just finished the green belt, and I've learned some of my purple belt form already.
Gosh!
So she has her purple belt now. That's
yes.
That's strapped around her waist right
that's
now.
That's what I'm trying
to.
Yeah.
Did you have to? So in Taekwondo, you have to like learn multiple different forms. So and then you build upon those forms. So you have to know all the belts down,
all the
right?
forms.
Yeah. And then you add more.
When you get to black belt, you need to do all the forms over and all the kicks over again.
All of them, from the white belt form all the way. And there's 2 of them for black belt, I think. There's like 2 of them for red
and black, belt. Black and
it's
red
insane.
belts. Yeah.
So just the memory that she has to have.
That's cool though. I mean, you have to like, it's basically like fighting Legos. You got to remember which one goes where.
Fighting Legos.
Fighting Legos. Yeah. Because there's all different colors. You know, you got to watch out.
In Taekwondo, they work a lot with like kicks.
Yeah.
So they are
kicks. We do forms at like the end of class sometimes. If we have to do it inside like the first like 30 minutes. That can happen sometimes, but then we do kicks like the rest, or we do the game that we play.
Yeah. I was actually lucky enough to come see you perform one of those times. You got some pictures and stuff.
Yeah, you got some pictures.
Certified for her green belt. So.
Yeah, that was so good. That was awesome. I liked coming to see it. It was at the Y, actually, up there in Valpo. And kicking butt. And now I heard you're actually playing an even newer sport. What else are you playing? What else did you just finish playing?
I just finished softball, and I just finished also batting.
Yeah?
Yeah, we had taken hitting lessons.
How's that? You getting good?
I am getting really good. I'm able to hit like out into the outfield, and he taught me how to like hit it like straight forward.
Yeah.
And how to like hit it.
So like control where you hit, like you basically you get to like, pick your spot where you want to hit on the diamond, which is a good. That's actually one thing that your Uncle Jordan here can do pretty well on. I can usually pull to the left. I'm a righty, so I have to
Me
like
too.
push to the left side of the field in order to get it over there. And I've done it. I do it a lot, so it's something that it's a skill. It takes a lot of practice, but once you get it down, it's going to be really good.
Yeah, we have this little bat. We have to put our hand on the crack where it is, and we have to only use one hand to like get used to it. And we can either swing off the tee or he pitches to you.
Yeah. Which one do you prefer?
I prefer the tee because when he throws it, it's a little bit faster, and the little bat like goes back and it takes like more momentum.
Yeah.
So and like the tee is like quicker because it's like right there.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But you're getting into it, and you're coaching, right?
Yeah, I'm coaching our
She's coaching
softball
my team.
team.
Yeah.
So that's
How was
interesting.
that? Your first
It's
time?
interesting coaching. I tell you that because there's some of these kids, man. You just
Crazy.
they're crazy. Yes, thank you for that. Crazy.
You're welcome.
And
She threw you a
they're-
lifeline?
Yes, she did. They're difficult sometimes. I mean, I worked with them a lot,
Yeah.
and trying to get. There's a couple of them that I got them to where. I mean, it's still going to be so much I can teach them because my limited knowledge, but
Yeah.
it's 10U.
I mean, you're an
softball, so-
adult and they're kids. You're basically your whole job as a coach of like young kids is basically like a lion tamer. You're like a wrangler, like a cat wrangler.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Parents just want to get rid of them for a few hours. They drop them off. Some stay.
Yeah.
But like it's just giving them the fundamentals. That's which I can give them. I can give them
yeah.
fundamentals.
Can I
I can tell them how to hit. This how you hit the ball and all that.
Can I comment something as well?
Do whatever.
There are people in our in the class
moving.
who throws up their glove
Yeah.
in like the air and like catches it, and we're doing like the practice, right? And they're just throwing their mitt up in like the air and stuff.
Oh,
and,
she's pointing out the one time I had to stop practice and tell everyone to pay attention or we're done.
yeah.
Well, that's what happens. Like you got to remember, some kids, they don't have the attention span yet. Whereas like you're excited to learn. Some kids feel like it's just like something they're doing. They don't really see.
Well,
it
I
as
mean, that
like
was
a
me.
skill.
I was in the outfield picking grass.
That's
out
the
of
funny thing.
outfield.
He's getting a
That's why
taste
they
of
have
his own
fake grass
medicine.
now.
I was one of the kids that was sitting around picking out the grass and throwing the mitt in the air.
But your dad would be out there
kid.
finding dandelion, pushing the.
I used to do that, but with like with like the sand. Like I'd be like on
the
like
dirt,
on like
kicking it,
like right field, not right field, like second base, and I'd just be like throwing the sand up in
she's
the
got
air.
a cannon.
Yeah, you got an arm?
She can throw the ball, so I usually have her out in like left field.
Did you say she played some catcher too?
She did. I got some pictures of that.
I'm not that good though, so I might have
She's
to
10.
work on that.
You're 10. You got to learn. It takes time. But also, you got to remember anything that you want to do, you can learn it. You just have to try.
Yeah, and
Like
then keep
Taekwondo.
doing it.
Yeah, Taekwondo, exactly.
Yeah.
You just got to build upon. See, Taekwondo is such a great thing to learn as a kid because it teaches you how to learn something and then you never forget it and then you have to build upon it, do the next one.
Yeah.
And keep going. So when you get finally to the end, you've created this pattern that now you know because you spent all this time studying and teaching and learning and practicing.
Yeah.
And that's just life in general. Like that's baseball. Once you learn the fundamentals of baseball or basketball, how to dribble properly, how to get a rebound, how to box out, how to do all those things, eventually what happens is you get better at the more important things, like the things that really change the game, and those other things just become like second nature, like blinking or breathing. You don't think about blinking or breathing until somebody says it.
She's blinking. Did you see that?
That's the funny thing about or autonomous things in your body is like you don't even think about breathing or blinking, and then all of a sudden you do, and you're like, oh my gosh.
How do I do that? It's a miracle. Body's a human.
Like when I'm sleeping, I'm still wondering how do I breathe when I'm not like forcing myself to go.
Yeah.
You know what? Ask yourself when you're asleep.
Yeah, I should.
There's the conscious
Ask my
and the
inner.
subconscious.
Yeah. Yeah.
What were you telling me earlier? You've been getting into astrology?
Astrology?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was driving my way home yesterday, and Irish was like, "Yeah, so she's just huge in the zodiac now." I'm like, "What?" And she's like, "Yeah," and she's like, "I guess she was telling Iris like."
I was
a
telling
whole
her
bunch of just like, about her, what is she like, and
sign.
stuff like
my sign is an Aquarius and my cousin's is an Aries. I don't know much about them or like their personality, but my cousin's an
into it?
Aries, so I'm gonna bet Aries is like nice people and like there's like
Well, Aries.
Keep reading into that.
Aries is actually named. I'm not sure if it's named after or what it is, but I know Aries is the god of like war and anger in like Greece, right?
Daddy.
So like,
Mars,
you ever watch
Aries.
the Disney movie Hercules? It's one of my favorites.
I know I've not.
You got to watch it sometimes, but
Okay.
you have to watch it. It's a Disney movie. It's got some pretty cool people in it. It's got what's that right wing guy? James James Caan. Not James Caan? What the hell is his name? The guy that does. No, I'm cool. I'm fine. Plays Hades. I can't remember his name. But he's super right wing now, right? On Twitter.
Bond.
James, no.
I don't even know if it's James. I might be completely wrong.
It is James. He was on Family Guy for a bit.
James Bond.
Yeah,
I know you're talking about.
But he's great, and then they've got a bunch of different people who do actors in that.
Yeah. What's crazy about this right now is like, if I'd be watching it,
you would know.
Watching your show, I'd know it. I'd be like, I wish I can call in and just tell.
It's a lot easier though when you're like listening. I'm
sitting in the truck driving on my way to work, and I'm like, hey, it's this guy. You know, and I'm like, oh crap, I can't call him. This was recorded yesterday.
Exactly.
Oh man.
Or you can still see Maddie does that. Maddie Kroll does it, and then he'll just comment in the comments and be like, it's this guy, and I'm like, did you look it up, Maddie?
Yeah. Well, because it's the piece of candy guy from Family Guy.
Yeah.
You're like, ooh, piece of candy.
Ooh, piece of candy.
Dang it! What's the guy's name?
I know,
anyway,
right?
It's gonna hit me right after we get done.
We're gonna be done. We're gonna be done shooting, and then it's gonna pop up.
So, like I said, I
quick cut back.
I didn't say this,
guy.
but the one crazy thing about me that my sister thinks is crazy,
James Woods,
is I love school. Like, I can literally, every day I'm pumped. Sometimes I don't want to go to school. Sometimes I do. But on those good days, it's just so exciting to learn. Because you know that you're going to learn, new stuff every day.
And the more things you learn, the more, crazy things you can bring up during the middle of a podcast where you can be like, guess what I have learned.
And in all honesty, I didn't instruct her to say any of that. She really likes school.
I actually love school.
That's nice because I didn't.
Yeah.
I did not.
But that's good because you had such a very uniquely negative beginning experience, and by the end you had a great experience. So you were able to overcome a terrible, teaching in the beginning to get to the point where you graduated with honors and shit. You graduated Core 40 and shit.
Core 40, which I guess it's the standard now.
Yeah.
I worked for mine, darn it. I don't care. I worked for it.
I worked hard. But you, on the other hand, I always tell Nathaniel this, who's going to be on in a little bit, but I always tell Nathaniel, I say, we work so hard and we do the things we do in order so that you guys can be one step above we are. We're the building block people, and you guys are gonna you're gonna go to college and you're gonna get a degree and you're gonna kick butt, and then you're gonna take care of me and your Uncle Jakey, or me and your dad Jakey, your Uncle Jordan. So
yes,
I have a sweater.
To him, so
yeah, I got you. You're talking to him. You're telling this guy.
Oh, we got somebody walking on the door. Go ahead and come in. What's up?
It's just me.
It's just my grandma. Hi, Grandma.
Hi, Grandma. Hi, guys.
Hi.
You headting out?
Yeah, we're heading out.
Well, we love you, Grandma. We're in the middle of Thanksgiving. If everybody wondering, we're in the middle of Thanksgiving dinner. We decided to take a little bit of break and have a little podcast with the fam. My grandma just learned about the podcast. She's like, "What are you doing?"
I don't know what they're doing.
It's live right now.
We got the cameras going right now, and
who knows what they're doing in here?
Yeah, having a good time.
See you later, Gator.
Love you, Grandma. Thank you for coming. Appreciate it. Yeah, that's fun. Yeah, it's a whole party. It's a
grain fest.
Let me turn the light back on.
We should have said that at the same time.
It's a grain
fest. Nailed it. First try.
Nobody even noticed. First try.
So
I'll fix it in post.
Cut that out.
I'll fix it in post.
One of my favorite jobs that I want to be now, but I'm really scared to be, is a singer. I don't sing in public. If I have to sing to my family, I only want to sing to my mom. I only feel comfortable singing to her.
Yeah.
And I've gotten comfortable, and I've sung to my aunt, my sister, my cousin, and my mom all on the same day. My dad was not there; he was at work, and I don't.
You hear her in the shower though, no? She's like,
oh yeah, she was he was inside the shower, I believe.
Yeah.
No, he walked in and I was singing. Yeah.
Did you hear her singing?
She's in choir now.
Oh,
yeah, I'm in choir.
Yeah, she does choir Monday mornings.
We got finished with a veterans program that we did. Veterans, yeah. And
Veterans.
It's an odd word, isn't it? We just say veterans.
It's not an odd word.
It's just how words are formed,
It's how words are formed. So I really, it's like I said, I really want to be a singer, and that's because I'm really scared to do it.
Yeah.
And I want to learn more about it.
Yeah.
And then when I get older, I can do it.
The good thing about singing is, and as a singer, you know your Uncle Jordan likes to sing.
He's got yep.
So as a singer, you don't need
download
to download Greg Gardner. Yep. Plug. Now, if as your uncle who sings, you can do a real job. You can have a job somewhere, and then you can sing on the side and still have a great time. I love singing with my band, but it's not my main job.
Like I'm an alto, and I like singing on the side. Like we did the various programs. That's like you put your live, and I would have to go. You put your lives while they're like singing the other
different
part.
Harmonies to the melody. Yeah.
I love being the alto. It's because I can go high and I can go low.
Yeah, you got some range there.
Yeah. But sometimes I during the practices, I never did this during the show, but in practices I'd go high by accident, and then when I'm doing the low part, you have to say everywhere you go.
Yeah.
You have to go kind of high for the low part.
Yeah. So you're moving up and down depending on what you're doing there.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fun because you're learning a lot of new skills, and you're learning how to sing properly and with a group and what.
Nothing. I just like seeing her talk. She's passionate about it, you know? I just like to see that she's passionate about it.
I know, it's good.
I mean, she's young and she's passionate about it already.
I mean, she's a busy kid. She's got Taekwondo, she's got softball, she's got choir, and she's kicking butt in school.
She wanted to do a couple other things, too, but we told her she had to pick because then her schedule was getting too busy.
Robotics we were going to do, but we had Taekwondo going on.
Yes.
You got to pick one. It's hard to do.
STEM
Club, yes. It's just a whole bunch of other stuff. You got to pick. I don't want you to get over.
I actually did do STEM Club.
Yeah.
But what was it? It was Science Bowl. I wanted to do Science Bowl. We signed up, and I wasn't one of the things. And that's because only 16 people get to sign up. Whoever signs up the
first
earliest.
16?
Yes.
The first 16. Then that's the people.
Yeah.
But it's you can't decide between one person. That their teacher gets tells them traits how they're doing in school And she said, people who are good at math, which I'm good at math, can sign up. We have some math going in it.
She's really good at math.
And I'm really, really good.
Way better than I was ever.
I
just can't.
I just never applied myself in math. That's one of those things that when I got older and I was like, hey, maybe I should pay attention here. I was like, oh my gosh, I actually am pretty good at it. It was just more I didn't care when I was younger.
I did. They started adding letters and it was
one of my least favorite subjects has to be social studies. Because social studies is good for the people who like social studies, but
social dad. We love social studies.
Get out of the room.
Yes. Get out of the room. Well, different people like different things, right? You can like everything.
Yeah, you can like anything.
Social
you can
studies,
cats.
History.
Yep.
I actually liked English a little bit. I really couldn't read all that well.
I loved English.
That's what helped me out with English is because when I start reading, I'd have to read the same paragraph 5 times just so I can get it, and then that's when I started picking it apart.
He made me do a word specific. It was inside the Guinness Book of World Records 2023, and there was a word that I didn't know, and I said it wrong, so he's like, say it again. I kept saying it until I actually got it right, and then that's what we did.
And then we asked her every 5 minutes. Nice. What is this word again? What's this word? It's gone. The whole moment was over. What's over?
When we got to the house, he'd be like, how do you say that word again? And I'd be like, specific. I just said it right.
Specific.
I definitely said that.
I definitely said that.
All right. Well, we're gonna move Nathaniel into the podcast now, so we're gonna switch you guys out. You guys ready?
Nathaniel, you can come over
say
here
thank
now.
you to the people. Say bye.
Thank you guys. I will be back later.
Tell them who you are.
My name's Elaina again. If
Last
you
name?
forget Grainger.
Yeah, it's a Graingers.
No, it's actually Graingers.
All right, we're gonna move you around. All right, go ahead. All right, so we're gonna be careful of the cord. Be careful of the cords. All right, we got a new, and welcome to the show. Tell them who you are.
I'm Nathaniel Grainger. I'm in 7th grade, and I play football and basketball.
Oh, yeah. Well, he's already going into the sports, too. He's like, I play sports, too, bro.
That's what we're talking about.
I want to tell you guys something about the Zodiac stuff.
Okay.
I've been seeing all over TikTok, these girls are like, oh, I can tell you're an Aquarius because you're acting like that. And then they get the wrong Zodiac sign because they're guessing. And, it's like Zodiac signs don't tell who you are.
Well, it's because they assume, how your attitude is. It goes with the Zodiac sign, and that's the whole Zodiac sign.
You see this one girl on Omegle just popping up, and you're just sitting there.
I don't know what that is.
I think you're
a Scorpio.
Yeah.
I don't know what.
Why are you on Omegle, boy? He doesn't
No, I saw
appropriate.
TikTok.
This kid's on Omegle.
I don't know what is that.
Omegle's like a website that you like. It's like a chat,
Like a video
random
chat.
So you video chat with random people. But the problem is sometimes people are a little inappropriate on there.
Oh.
So yeah, I know he probably is.
No, me and Jaden go on hashtag TikTok, and then he acts like he kidnapped me, and it's funny.
So we're gonna get like a bunch of cops at our house because these kids are pretending to get kidnapped on Omegle.
Hey, we saw some kid getting kidnapped. You kind of look like you.
Yeah. What about you in school? We learned a lot about Elaina in school. About you?
I mean, school is school.
What's your favorite class?
Math.
Math. Okay, we got 2 math whizzes.
Now, is
Isn't
this because of like? I don't know where I was going with that.
I have like really good grades in math.
Math's his strong suit.
That's
It really is, which is crazy. Both of us had kids that are really good at math.
I thought maybe it was the reason why she got good at math is because me and Iris are not good at math, and she just.
My teacher was
That's where I was
like, "How
going
are
with
you
it.
only
Is this
missing?"
because
Like she said, I missed
was not.
one. She said I missed one on the test, and she said that's good. And then I missed one because I forgot to add the expression equal sign thing.
Yeah.
My bobber.
Yeah. Well,
So
those are
I mean
important.
half a point. It was half a point. But.
Well, you know, that's
What
you
you
gotta
gonna
learn. You gotta learn, baby.
You did learn.
What about your tech ed class? You've been learning
Tech
a lot
ed.
in there.
I like that class.
that one?
It's pretty great. So we get to work on like computers. We build stuff. It's kind of like a wood
okay.
shop class.
So it's really weird. They have to learn how to design
CAD.
into like a system, and then they 3D print stuff. Sometimes they have to build it with wood. And then if he goes all the way through like high school out at Northwestern with it, they end up building their own shed with like a window and a door, and they roof and they drywall and they put shingles. They do it all. They learn how to.
I'm pretty
build
sure
a
we
house,
get to keep
basically.
them.
Yeah, if you build it and you finish it, you can take it. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I mean at that point, I'm sure you could just take it down wall by wall.
Yeah, and actually you can just build it at home with your own materials. Well, how about that? That's the whole point. Right?
But you also get to build a chair, and you get to take that home in high school as well.
I built a chair.
Built a whole chair.
You get to build a whole chair, and then
What kind of chair did you build?
Me?
Yeah.
Rocking chair.
Okay. Yeah. Did it work? Was it like the movie The Patriot when he's
When he's like
Trying to
whittling
build
and
it.
he just smash it.
whose feet are moving? Is that you, Lainey?
No.
Okay. Is that you?
Mm-hmm,
Every time you do that, I can hear it on the mic, so it's like
Well, see, Iris would have thought it was me because I'm that nervous. Yeah, ADD kind of.
ADD moving.
you can see me right now.
So are you excited to play basketball? You're playing basketball this year. Where are you playing basketball at?
The Carver Center.
You excited?
For the Sonics, yeah.
Are you excited? You got a friend in
I
there?
played there.
Trayson, Neil.
You and I both. He's actually played there a couple years when he was younger.
Yeah, I'm honestly surprised Kurt didn't bring up my only technical.
Yeah, Jacob, tell that story. Your Uncle Jakey.
I know, you told me
he
the
played
story.
for Freddie.
Freddie played, and he'll tell everybody too. And then
Freddie said he was going to
he'll-
beat you up.
Yeah, he'll tell everybody it too. You know, I don't know how many years he coached before he got the last Grainger, but at the time, the last Grainger of that generation. And I just got mad. They called me for was it double dribble or travel?
Yeah.
Either one. It was a bogus call. It wasn't bogus. I totally did it. And so I just slammed the ball down. And I got the first technical, and they won't let me live it down.
Freddie had coached out there for years and years. And the only reason he was still coaching was because you were playing.
Yes,
he was like, I'm going to play through all the Grangers.
And then
my
I'll
uncle
retire
coached with them. Joel played for him. I played for him. And Jake was the last one of that group.
He reffed when
and it
I
was his
played.
last year. Yeah, he did. And it was his last year coaching. He never had he'd got many technicals, but he had never had a player get a technical. Jacob broke that streak right in the end.
And it was the last year he coached too, because right after that I kept playing, and I had Thatcher.
Yeah.
Thatcher was my coach.
Joe or the dad?
Dad.
I think he just passed away recently. Rest in peace.
Did
yeah.
he? I didn't know that.
Thatcher. Yeah, Ann's. I know Ann Thatcher and Joe, and then
I'm awful with names because that was like 20 years ago, years ago.
There's the daughter's like Mary something, Mary Beth or Mary Ann. She played with us too.
Goose
Is what we called her. Yeah. Their dad just recently passed away, which is sad. Rest in peace to Mr. Coach Thatcher. I don't remember his first name. I'm terrible with names.
I am too. The only reason I remember Goose is because we just got done watching Top Gun not that long ago. And I just remember, and what I understand is she really didn't like that nickname either. So we just kind of stopped. Yeah.
Yeah, well, you were going to say something, so we stopped, and then you didn't say anything.
You belted up for
breathing.
Breathing.
He was thinking about breathing. You
Yeah,
gotta not.
breathing.
See,
You can't
that's
think
the
about
thing.
blinking.
When you start thinking about breathing, that's when it starts hitting.
Think about blinking. What about blinking, Nathaniel? Are you thinking about blinking right now? Oh, look
now
at you,
I am.
just blinked.
Now I am.
It's like that whole study they talk about, like when you don't think of doing something until you start talking about it. Like we could sit here and not even think about it at all.
Yeah.
Or start talking about yawning and how interesting yawning could be. And then, I mean, anybody in here, it's just going to be a yawn fest or the grain fest.
It's the grain fest, yawn fest. Be careful, knock the cameras, Elaina. Come on.
Yeah, watch how you're bumping.
Lainey's still in the room. She's producing over there. So.
Yeah, watch that cut.
So, with the music stuff she was talking about, I mean, I make a little music there and on. But
are you going to pull it up?
Man, look,
Let's
I
pull
don't
it
know.
up.
Okay. I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know, I guess.
I don't know.
Jacob and I are big fans of Nathaniel's music.
I mean,
Let's see if I can find it on
know.
here. I don't know if I have it in here or not.
You have it on the screen.
No, I don't. Where do I have it at? I haven't brought it up yet. YouTube. Yeah, you have music. I think it's in my files, but I'm like
But you
terrible.
can go on YouTube because it's on YouTube.
It's on YouTube?
Where's it on YouTube?
I post my
What's
music
your
on
name?
YouTube. SpxryT.
SPX. There it is. Spirit. Little Spirit. Spirit never fail again.
Away.
All right, let's go ahead. We're gonna pull up Nathaniel's song. I don't know. We're gonna go ahead and pull that up on YouTube if you guys want to hear it.
264 views.
9 months ago.
Little fan. Killing it.
Go ahead.
Hey.
Get rich.
Parental advisory.
Come on, Dad, you got this. You got Ryan's part. Take Ryan's part, Dad. You got
I
it.
don't know his part at all.
Digging up them bodies, turns their corpses, call it cemetery. Washing up them hands in a pandemic, call it sanitary. People saying happy birthday, but it isn't January. Sounds like gunshots in an alley, all this crap is getting scary. I don't know, I don't know, yeah, I don't know, I don't know, I don't know, yeah, I don't know, I don't know, yeah, I don't know, I don't know, I don't know.
That's the better song I've ever put out.
I got all the paper on my money, dollar bills. I'ma take your girl on a fancy day, Brazil. Rollie on my wrist, it's so cold, I got the chills. I got a big house and I'm chilling in the hill. I don't know, I ain't got no time to be wasted. I don't know, all these money bags I'll be chasing. I don't know, I'll be on the coast, call it basic. I don't know, all these other rappers be basic.
Alright, we're gonna pause that now. Alright.
You cute, I wanna date and not need I ain't no skater.
That's not your part, though. You did your part already.
I have another part at the end.
Oh, yeah, what do you say?
I don't know. I felt like it was too good of an opportunity to pass that one up.
That song's called I Don't Know. Check him out. It's Spirit. What's your name on? How they find you? Spirit Never Fail Again, but Spirit spelled SpxryT.
So you can just
Never
look
Fail
SpxryT.
Again. Check him out. He's on YouTube.
Man Lab.
He's got a new song out too, but we've got to fix the thing because it's got a little bit of a.
So don't listen to that
What's
one.
the parental advisory?
It's probably just for looks. This is the other one. She's working the fucking machine ballet.
Yeah, I'm gonna make it to the top.
The rapper says 5, but I ain't gonna stop.
Rapper says 5.
I know.
That was like half your life, man.
He's been killing it.
He's been killing
He's putting some songs out. He's doing the whole thing. Well, I think we're going to wrap it up. We've already done like 30 minutes, so we're going to wrap up a special edition of Grainger on Kokomo Press.
Yeah, is that an outhouse production?
No, actually, it's
because I know you guys were talking about getting an outhouse production.
We're gonna get him
going.
in there. We got to get him on outhouse. I really think it'd be cool for him and Ryan. Ryan's never in town anymore. He lives in Fort Wayne.
He lives in Greenville.
So
Greenfield.
That's still far. Pretty far.
Yeah, it's decent. It's like an hour away.
It's right past Indianapolis.
Yeah. So once we get him in town, then they can get a chance. We're actually going to take them over and get them in the studio.
Ryan said he wants to come down here in like a week or two.
We recorded this one actually here in my.
I recorded it right there, standing right there.
Right here in the office.
I'm gonna wait for this song to drop. Yeah. I moved the world, so they hit on my phone, but I ain't gonna answer cause I'm in the zone.
So Kokomo Press Podcast. We're gonna play this on the way out. Thank you guys for tuning in to this special edition. I'm Jordan.
Jacob.
And Nathaniel.
Come on over and tell me you are. Watch your feet.
We're the Graingers.
And we've got Elaina.
Lady.
Thank you guys for tuning into this Grange Fest. We love you guys. 2 kisses. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Thank you for watching this episode of the Kokomo Press Podcast. We really appreciate you. Please like, subscribe, hit that notification bell. You can check us out on the Kokomo Press at Facebook, at YouTube, at Instagram, or you can follow us all at our individual accounts if you want on Twitter or Facebook or wherever. You can get our merch, or if you really, really, really want to help us out, it's only $5. You can actually subscribe to our Patreon. Check that out because we have a lot of content we want to give you guys, and we want to put more and more out, and it's starting to get expensive. So hit us up. Thank you for watching this episode of the Kokomo Press Podcast. Thank you so much. We love you. 2 kisses.